Update on Caitlin Clark, man. We know she has been missing in action for the last couple games, and for her to speak to the media is big time. Now, news did break today that she will be a WNBA All-Star captain. She received 1.2 million votes, bruh, which is legendary in itself. Now, her and Stephanie White spoke to the media. I'm done talking. Let's check out what they had to say. Check out Caitlin Clark doing shoot-around. Roll the footage.
Caitlin Clark is back. Not just back. Back like your Wi-Fi rebooting mid-NBA finals. Full practice? Check. Breaking ankles? Double check. An all-star buzz so loud it made Indy blink twice. Did she just save the WNBA again before lunch? Probably. Grab your popcorn. Caitlin didn't just return. She did a full superhero landing and brought the receipts. Let's break down the chaos before Twitter burns itself down.
Caitlin Clark has gotten back on that floor, and they did a scrimmage in front of, I believe, the VIP members, if I'm not mistaken. So they gave us some footage. Boston was supposed to screen here or not, but I mean, the ball is in the corner. But the thing I like about this, you have some chaos going over here because it looked like Ari could have got by the defender, but she kind of just hesitated and stopped and turned around. And you got some commotion going on over here. That's the type of...
And just like that, the collective heartbeat of Indiana settled. Caitlin Clark is back on the court, stretching like she never left, and everyone's acting like they weren't losing sleep 2 nights ago. Trainers are sweating, coaches are pacing, and fans are dusting off those Clark for MVP signs like they never doubted. But here's the catch. Let's hope she's not out there treating practice like Olympic qualifiers. Easy does it.
Caitlin Clark's almost back. The return is imminent. It is loading, progressing. I've told you I believe Clark is playing on Wednesday against the Valkyries. I feel good about that, and I feel even better about it after the Fever practice today. They had an open practice for some season ticket holders and a scrimmage against some practice players. And the most notable thing from that was that Caitlin Clark was out on the floor and out on the floor.
This isn't a Marvel audition. You've got the Valkyries coming, and they're not here to play around. Unlike your usual WNBA chaos merchants, the Valkyries won't come flying at your ankles like they're late for a clearance sale. They actually play basketball, with real sets, real defense, and actual rhythm. Imagine that.
What have these last few days felt like for you leading into tomorrow's game?
Yeah, I think it's just nice to get back out there and get to the flow of, playing with my teammates again. And, it's gonna be fun to get back out there, hopefully, and just feel things again. I think, I don't know what type of minutes I'm going to get, will look like, but just when I'm out there, compete, play hard. This is going to be a team that's going to be moving constantly. So just being aware and active, bring energy. I think that's obviously hard. Sitting out and watching for a few weeks, so I'm definitely excited to be back.
So while Caitlin's gearing up, let's hope she's not out there doing backflips in the layup lines. Wednesday's coming fast, and 10:30 is a weird time to be playing elite hoops. It's basically brunch with a scoreboard. No need to burn all the gas before the show, unlike the usual suspects, hello Washington, Connecticut, and Atlanta, who've turned Scrappy into a WWE gimmick. One of them is always one shove away from a fine, and it's never exactly accidental. If elbows were currency, those 3 would be billionaires.
One really, really interesting thing, and it is the Caitlin Clark situation. So, Caitlin Clark obviously is ruled out. She is ruled out for the game tomorrow, and I think it's only fair. I would assume, I was almost right at my prediction. I was 1 game off my prediction for Caitlin Clark's return the last time. But I would say if you're looking at the Indiana Fever, they're playing against obviously the Aces tomorrow, the Sparks on Saturday, and then they're playing against they're playing 5 p.m.
So yeah, playing the Valkyries might actually be a break. It's nice to face a team more focused on clean pick and rolls than surprise elbows. But let's be honest, this is all about Caitlin's return. The WNBA without her is like Netflix without true crime. Still there, just way less exciting. Ratings slipped, tickets slowed, and memes dried up. Now, after 1 practice and a couple of slick passes, people are ready to elect her mayor. Indiana's buzzing like it just won the lottery. Fans are emotional. Group chats are melting down. The league didn't just miss her, it needed her. When Caitlin's out there, everything feels electric. When she's not, it's like we're all just waiting.
Clark did her thing. Coming off of the injury, she returned for the Fever, and I swear I am not being hyperbolic. We were immediately gifted one of the greatest halves we have ever seen in the WNBA, and I say that with all context involved. This series from Caitlin Clark, the pull-up three here, and you are about to see back-to-back-to-back triples for Caitlin Clark in this game.
Don't look now, but there's a sneaky little twist brewing. McDonald. Fast, fearless, and finally unleashed to play her style. All gas, no brakes. She's not out there just getting steps in. She's slicing through defenses like she's on turbo. Picture it. Caitlin pushing in transition, McDonald already halfway to the rim. That's peanut butter and revenge. Sure, some fans probably gasped when it wasn't Dana Bonner getting the nod. Bonner's the vet, the steady hand with the playoff scars, and a CV longer than a CVS receipt. But this team doesn't need more grinded out 16 seconds on the shot clock post-ups. They need speed. They need chaos. They need McDonald's Wi-Fi pace and GPS-level instincts. It's a shift in style, but it makes sense. Bonner gives you calm. McDonald brings pressure. And pressure opens lanes that Caitlin will carve up all day. It's not about history. It's about winning right now.
It's official tissue. I told y'all yesterday. I told y'all last week. Caitlin Clark was gonna be back for Wednesday's game. And what do you know? It is official tissue.
And that's the beauty of it. When Clark and McDonald start clicking, it's a nightmare for defenders and a dream for every highlight reel. This isn't slow it down, grind it out basketball anymore. It's a sprint, a show, and social media fuel. Caitlin isn't just another piece of the league. She is the headline act. And now that she's back, even the loudest skeptics are scrambling to repost her clips, pretending they were on board the whole time. But trust us, fans have received.
For Indiana. And what does that mean also? It means that Clark will be playing with Aari McDonald for the first time. Not something that we have seen before, and certainly something to get excited about because it allows for different looks. You can see here this video from Scott Agnes. Caitlin Clark is playing off ball, and Aari McDonald is bringing the ball up.
Exactly. The buzz is real. The anticipation's off the charts. But there's also that collective please just stay healthy prayer echoing through Indiana. Let her ease in, keep the pyrotechnics holstered for actual game time, and let McDonald handle some of the chaos. Because this isn't just a comeback tour. It's a chance to reset the season, flip the narrative, and maybe unleash a brand of hoops that's too quick, too sharp, and too fun for anyone to stop. So for now, deep breaths. Wednesday will bring the fireworks soon enough.
It's official. I knew it. I knew she wouldn't let me down. Let's listen to what Caitlin Clark had to say about her return for the Valkyries tomorrow.
What have these last few days felt like for you leading into tomorrow's game?
Yeah, I think it's just nice to get back out there and get to the flow of, playing with my teammates again. And, it's gonna be fun to get back out there, hopefully, and just feel things again. I think, I don't know what the type of minutes I'm going to get will look like, but just when I'm out there, compete, play hard.
You're going to see her playing off the ball more. You're going to see her with the backcourt pairing of Aari McDonald, who was picked up and has not yet played on the court or in the same game as Caitlin Clark. So for those reasons, it'll be different as they're entering this very difficult portion of their schedule. 5 games over the next 7 days before All-Star break. 3 at home, then a back-to-back on the road at Boston against the Connecticut Sun, and then in Brooklyn against the New York Liberty. So we heard from Caitlin Clark for the first time in a week or so. She also has the All-Star draft that she recorded last night on Monday night and will air coming up Tuesday night on WNBA Countdown.